Hello, I'm Jackie Gallo from Central Exhibitions, and I am here today with Maddy from Bicester Bridal in a wonderful shop. And I tell you, it's just so exciting to be here. So thank you for joining us or inviting me down.
You're very welcome. You're welcome.
And I thought I'd just kind of really get a bit of a feel for the shop, feel for your services, and wondered, how does it work? Do people need to come down and make an appointment first, or can they walk past and just pop in?
So it's definitely worth having an appointment. All of the appointments that we run here are totally personalised. So each bride has her own consultant and her own changing room. So it's best that we know that you're coming so that we can be prepared. Our appointments here are for about an hour and a half, which is, we find, a good amount of time to be able to sit and get comfortable, to have a bit of a chat about the sort of style that the bride is looking for. We select some dresses to try on. And then there's time at the end to try on those favourites again.
So the appointment's about an hour and a half long, and how many people can a bride bring with them?
So we normally say to bring a maximum of 2 to 3 people to your appointment. I know it's tempting to bring along all the girls and to bring the bride tribe, but in our experience, the more people you have, the more opinions there are, and this can actually be quite stressful. So we say just bring the 2 to 3 people whose opinions you value the most, those people who really know you and who really get your style, the people that can advise you based on what they know of you.
Lovely, great. And what sort of designers do you stock here?
So we like to think we've got some of the best names in the bridal industry. We've got a fantastic collection by Stella York. They're our biggest collection. Stella York really focus on the modern take of the classic, so very soft and romantic styles, quite a lot of lace. We also have Enzoni, and we have the 2 collections by Enzoni. We have the Blue collection and the Beautiful collection. Now these dresses are quite fashion forward and very edgy, something to really stand out on the day if that's what you're looking for. And we also have La Sposa, which is part of St. Patrick, and they're really quite feminine styles, quite sort of garden feel. And then we do also have Dando London, which are very sleek, fitted dresses. Again, if you're looking for that wow moment, then those dresses really do hit the spot. So we feel that we do have something for everybody.
Fantastic. And so with that, I mean, it's quite difficult, I found, certainly, to choose a style that would suit. And you kind of go in thinking, oh, this is the sort of dress I'm sure I'm going to like and what I would aim to get. But do you find that people completely go against what they think they're going to get? Can you help advise them or help them decide what might look good for them?
Yes, absolutely, yes. So while there are some girls who come in with a definite clear idea of the sort of style they're looking for, there are many others who really are not sure, and that's where we come in. We're very experienced in knowing our dresses and knowing body shapes. So of course, we'll listen to your ideas, but between yourself and us, we'll pick the dresses that we know are going to suit your body shape. Every body shape is different, and I'm sure everybody's looked at Instagram and seen pictures that they imagine themselves in, but not every body shape is going to fit those styles. So we do say come with an open mind. Of course, we'll try on the dresses that you've seen that you've liked, but we will pull out maybe a couple of wild cards, and we'll really find the style that suits you and suits your shape. Because really it's the bride that wearing the right shape of dress for her that will really bring a dress to life.
Yeah, sure. Fantastic. Oh, it's so exciting. It really
Yes.
is. And do you stock a range of sizes as well?
Yes, absolutely. We're one of the biggest bridal shops in the area, and as such we've got one of the biggest collections as well. So we have sample dresses here to try on from sample size 9 through to 26. But having said that, if once a bride chooses a dress and wants to order, we take her measurements and we order the right size for her, and that can be anything from a size 0 to a size 30. So nobody should feel excluded based on size. So absolutely, we have the full range in here.
Fantastic. And when you talk about sizing, are the dress sizes in a dress shop the same as sort of standard sizing? So, someone's a size 12, 14 in a standard dress shop. Is that how it works here, or is it actually completely different?
It is actually quite different, yes. The sizing for wedding dresses doesn't really correspond to high street sizes, and we really do encourage girls not to get too worried and focused on the sizes of dresses they're trying on or the size of dress that's ordered for them. The way that it's done in bridal boutiques is slightly different. So, a dress would be ordered to somebody's probably largest measurement, which is not probably always what somebody would want to hear. However, the dresses will just then be adjusted to make sure they fit them perfectly. So no, it's best not to worry too much about the high street size of things, and to really just not worry at all. Just try the dress that fits you.
Yeah, just not look at that.
Just not look at that, yes,
That's
yeah.
right. And in terms of alterations, I'm assuming most dresses will need some form of alteration.
Yes, yeah.
Is that something you can help with?
Yes, absolutely. We do a full alteration package here, which is completely optional. So when the dress arrives and the bride comes in for that first fitting, she'll have the option whether she wants to have the alterations with us. So it's basically one price that covers everything, and it includes the storage. So the dress stays here with us and it's all insured and looked after. And then we undertake all the alterations that she's going to need to make the dress fit perfectly on the day. So it's just one less thing to worry about. It's all taken care of here. The bride will come to the boutique here and we'll arrange for the dress to be taken to and from the seamstress. So yeah, it's a cover-all.
Fantastic. And how many alterations would you expect during the sort of time period?
Yeah, so we normally say 2 to 3 fittings really is ideal. So a bride will come for the first fitting, we'll pop her in her dress just to see how it's fitting. We'll then pin it to where we think it needs to be adjusted to. It will go to the seamstress. She'll then come back in and retry her dress on with the alterations completed. And it's sometimes at that stage that we need to do a little bit of tweaking as well. So it may well need, we may need a further fitting just to check the work that we've done. But at the final fitting, we want to have made sure that the dress is fitting as perfect as it can be.
Wonderful. What's your recommendation on how far in advance? I mean, and you should be looking at wedding dresses, because obviously it's one of the most exciting things for a lot of brides getting married. Course, yeah. Not everyone, but for a lot of people it is one of the most exciting, and it's kind of one of the things you want to sort out first. Is that a sensible thing to do, or how long? What's the lead time? Yeah,
so definitely we normally recommend sort of 12 to 18 months before the wedding is a really good time to start getting your dress sorted. Any longer than that and you can find that shapes and styles can change, but a year to 18 months is perfect. Also, your wedding dress is one of the first things you really want to get done because it very much sets the tone for the rest of the wedding. So quite often your hair or makeup artist will want to know what your dress looks like, or you may have chosen a dress that has a hint of colour in it, which will then dictate perhaps the palette of your bridesmaids' dresses. So it's a good time to get the dress sorted, because they will lead to your other decisions as well. But also bearing in mind that a wedding dress can take up to 6 months to come in after it's been ordered. And then you need your alteration time. So really a year, 18 months, it seems a long time, but really in wedding terms, that will go so quickly.
Yeah. And it's one less thing to worry about if it's chosen.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's yes. Well, we do advise brides once your dress is chosen to not keep looking, because that can cause some problems as well. But yes, once you've chosen your dress, big tick off the list. You don't need to worry about that anymore.
So what happens if someone hasn't got 12 to 18 months to order their dress?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. We're aware that sometimes brides get married in a shorter time than others, and we have a permanent selection here of ready-to-wear dresses. So they're dresses that will get tried on by the bride in here, and if she loves them, she'll take them home with her on the day. These dresses have all been reduced in price as well. So we have that option. Also, our designers that we work with do carry some stock as well. So if we find that a bride really does have a short wedding date, as does happen, it's likely that we could get a dress for her in time. So yeah, it doesn't matter how long someone's got, we can certainly see them. So no one should be put off by having either a short wedding date.
And do you stock other things here, sort of accessories, shoes, veils, bridesmaids' dresses?
Yes, we like to think that we're a bit of a one-stop shop. We have an amazing collection of bridesmaids' dresses by Sorella Vita, and they do a full range of styles and colours to suit everybody. So whether you're looking for one dress to suit all of the bridesmaids, or maybe you want to do more of a mix and match theme, they've got something for everybody. We also do shoes by the Rainbow Club collection, and from our research they're the most comfortable around, so we're really happy with those. We do some gorgeous veils, and they're all handmade here in the UK and completely customised. So whether you want something shoulder length or a dramatic cathedral length, maybe with lace or sparkle, whatever your requirements, we have the veil made exactly for your requirements.
That's fantastic.
So yes, and we do hair pieces and tiaras as well. Lovely. So we do carry everything.
That's great. So you could come along with your chief bridesmaid, try on wedding dress, or decide on a wedding dress, and also decide on your bridesmaid's dress, your shoes, your veil, everything all in one go.
We do everything here. We would probably split those appointments out because a bridal appointment, obviously we focus on the bride. Once she's found her dress, we would then perhaps book her in for an accessory appointment so she can come back in, maybe bring some of those family that couldn't come for the first appointment, bring those along too, and they can help her choose her accessories. And then once she's sorted, we then say to book your appointment to bring your bridesmaids, because again, that's it takes quite a lot of organisation to get the girls in and try dresses on. So we say do it in separate appointments, but yeah, we offer everything here.
Lovely. And with regards to budgets, it's obviously quite a tricky one. Do you say to people have a budget in mind, or do you say be completely open-minded because you don't want your budget to also restrict your choice or your dream dress? What's your view on that?
Yeah, so definitely a budget does need to be flexible. Of course, have an idea in your mind of what you're comfortable spending, but do be flexible, because you wouldn't want to miss out on the perfect dress for the sake of perhaps £100 or £200. Having said that, it is also really important to know your maximum that you wouldn't be comfortable spending over. And I would say before you book into any bridal boutique, do some research first, phone ahead and just check that they've got plenty of dresses for you to try on within the price that you're comfortable spending. So yeah, while it's worth having a fixed idea of what you don't want to spend, do be flexible within your budget range.
Lovely. So you're here on Mansfield Road in Bicester. But to make an appointment, what people need to do is to call or email. What's the best sort of way for you to speak to brides who are interested in coming to see you?
Yes, well, any of those really. So you can give us a call anytime. If we don't answer, just leave a message and we'll always get back to you. Or you can drop us an email. The email is monitored continually, so we'll certainly pick an email up. Or just pop onto our website. There's a make an appointment button on there. So you just fill your details in and that will come straight through to us to this boutique here. And then we'll contact you to get you booked in for your desired time and date.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for speaking with me today.
That's right. It's been a pleasure, Jackie.
Okay, I'm going to go and have a look at some dresses now. So
You're very welcome. Well, thank you for coming.
Okay.